everybody. Welcome back to the show. It's time for some music.
Yes, her name is Ginette Genereux. She's got an EP called Tomboy Girl. She's going to play a song called I'm All Over That.
If you want to catch 'em red-eyed for like Vegas, or just fill up the tank and see how far it takes us. If you wanna go skydiving, well, I'll take that leap with you. If you wanna tango all night long and drink champagne from my shoe, I'm all over that. Whatever you said, count me in 100%. I'm loving every minute as long as you're in it. I used to be Miss Wait and See, always holding my heart back, but I'm all over that. If you wanna raise the roof and shock the neighbors, or pull a crazy stunt that might wind up in the papers. I've never been spontaneous, I've kept both hands on the wheel. But you got me living dangerous, and I like the way it feels. I'm all over that. Whatever you said, count me in 100%. I'm loving every minute as long as you're in it. I used to be Miss Wait and See, always holding my heart back, but I'm all over that. If you get the urge to whine and dine me, or just curl up on the couch right here beside me. It doesn't have to be a three-ring circus all the time. As long as we're together, baby, that suits me just fine. I'm all over that. Whatever you said, count me in 100%. I'm loving every minute as long as you're in it. I used to be Miss Wait and See, always holding my heart back, but I'm all over that. Whatever you said, count me in 100%. I'm loving every minute as long as you're in it. I used to be Miss Wait and See, always holding my heart back. Woo! But I'm all over that.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Urban Rush. You've heard her perform, and now it's time to meet Ginette.
Yeah, we're getting stories from the road. She sings in 3 languages, and she's been all over the world hanging out with the Canadian forces and keeping them enjoying music and enjoying their experience. Ginette Genereux is joining us. How are you?
Hi. Hi.
Genereux. I said it wrong.
Genereux.
Genereux. I'm sorry. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Are you threatening to punch me already,
She's a
tomboy
tough
girl?
one.
You betcha.
Love it.
Now,
Are you a
Michael-
tomboy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
But also a girl, thus the tomboy girl, because yes, I like
I
to
didn't
think
notice
I'm,
the girl thing.
Well, tried.
Whoa!
No, I like to think I'm as tough as a guy. You know, I'm going to give it a shot, just like any guy, but I like to get dolled up too. So.
Is that something growing up? Were you always around brothers or
Well, yeah, I grew up
boys,
in
or-
I have a brother, and then I grew up in a neighborhood of boys. And then my mom was one that would said, she's like, if you ever start crying and you're in some frilly little dress, she's like, I would just pick you up and throw you in the mud. So she'd have none of the
You had to learn to
girliness.
fend for
I
yourself.
love that.
Yeah, yeah. She's a great
That's
woman,
good.
don't get me wrong.
No. I would say the same thing to my
Now
girl.
we have to
That's
talk about
funny.
your travels because you've been with the Canadian Forces. Maybe you can tell us first whereabouts you've performed so far.
Okay, I've done 4 tours so far. So I did one tour that was Germany, Belgium, Egypt. Another one was Alert in the North Pole at Christmas time, so
Wow.
it was pitch
How
black,
was that?
cold and dark.
What was the temperature there? Any idea?
I think the coldest actually for us was almost minus 40, so
Minus 40, okay.
technically not bad.
I asked that because your next one that you're going to talk about was Afghanistan.
Yeah.
before Afghanistan, I did the Persian Gulf, and then I did Afghanistan just 3 weeks ago, and the temperature there was 47 in the shade, 57 in the sun.
So you've been from -40 to 47 and 56 out in the sun. That's crazy.
It is crazy.
What got you involved in this in the first place? I mean, why did you choose to start doing this and go on tour every now and then with these guys?
Like doing the tours
Yeah.
and stuff, it just, you know what, it's hard to put into words, but the soldiers do so much over there. You know, they're away from their families, and if I can do something, or as an entertainer, to bring them a little piece of Canada and make them feel a little bit better, then it's, you know, you couldn't resist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now let's look at some pictures, because I don't know if you could call what happened to you an adventure, but tell us where these were taken and what happened.
Okay. So this one is in Kandahar, and this is with some guys that came in from the forward operating bases. So they came in and we got to do a random jam session with them, which was fun.
Oh, fun. But nice helmet.
This is our protective gear that we had to wear.
You had to wear this as well?
Yeah, we had to wear that, just as, you know, as a safety thing, and it really makes you feel pretty cool.
I was going to say, well, and the temperature must just disappear when you're in that extra stuff as well.
You just, like, you take it off, and it's like sweat marks. It's very sexy.
Very sexy.
This is a bison, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's what they're called.
Yeah, pretty cool. They let us crawl around and look at them. And
Pretty serious business.
I know. This is the bunker that we ran into.
Okay, now explain. This is the bunker that we ran into. I'm assuming you were running into the bunker not to play hide and go seek, but
no.
what happened?
We were in the middle of our second show in Kandahar. And luckily I got through my set. I was lucky to get through it, but Diane Chase was in the middle of hers, and all of a sudden the sirens went off, the music went down, and we had to go running into a bunker because there was rockets flying in from the mountains.
What was that? What did you feel like when that happened? Because of course, you know, you're putting on the flak jacket and stuff and the helmets and but you're putting it on for a reason. It must have been so scary.
Well, you know, it's scarier now that I'm home and I'm in the safety of where we live, right? So when you're there, you're briefed on everything, and so you just react. You know, I mean, it is kind of hairy because, you know, most of the rockets don't detonate, but
rockets flying over.
Yeah, you know, like you really realize you're in a war zone.
Well, and these guys too, I mean, this is part of their everyday experience that these guys sort of live with on a daily basis.
And these guys are awesome. Like the Canadians, actually all of the NATO forces there were just so great, but especially the Canadians were awesome.
This is a reenactment?
Running to the bunker?
This was the day after, because I didn't bring my camera, obviously, during the rocket attack, but this is the bunker we were in. The same one Toby Keith was in a few weeks before.
Oh, right, the signatures that we saw in the picture just before he told the story.
So we decided we'd sign it too. So.
Amazing stuff. If you want to see Ginette perform, she's got her EP out. It's called Tomboy Girl. She's got a show coming up, is it July 20th in Mission?
June 20th, on Friday.
June 20th, this Friday in Mission if you want to check it out.
Ginette, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ginette.
Real pleasure to meet you and hang out a little bit. We're going to take a break and come back with lots more right after this.